Hello everyone. Today's we discuss the biology questions, topmost 100 plus questions with answers. So let's start the class. The functional unit of life is cell. Who discovered the cell? Robert Hooke. The powerhouse of the cell is mitochondria. The cell wall of plant cells is made of cellulose. The green pigment in plants is chlorophyll. Photosynthesis occurs in chloroplast. The site of protein synthesis is ribosome. The process of breakdown of glucose to release energy is respiration. The universal solvent is water. The structural and functional unit of the kidney is nephron. The largest organ in the human body is skin. Enzyme that digests protein in the stomach, pepsin. The blood pigment that carries oxygen, hemoglobin. The blood cells that fight infection, white blood cells. The process by which green plants prepare food, photosynthesis. The process of losing water from leaves, transpiration. The movement of water from higher to lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane, osmosis. The basic unit of heredity, gene. The thread-like structure in the nucleus carrying genetic information. Chromosome. The number of chromosomes in humans, 46. The organ that filters blood in humans, kidney. The process of excretion in plants, transpiration and diffusion. The male reproductive organ in humans, testes. The female reproductive organ in humans, ovary. The fusion of male and female gametes is called fertilization. The site of fertilization in humans, fallopian tube. The term survival of the fittest was given by Herbert Spencer. The theory of natural selection was proposed by Charles Darwin. The father of genetics, Gregor Mendel. The study of heredity and variation, genetics. The blood vessel that carries oxygenated blood from lungs to heart, pulmonary vein. The smallest blood vessels, capillaries. The organ that produces insulin, pancreas. The hormone that regulates metabolism, thyroxine. The largest gland in the human body, liver. The functional unit of nervous system, neuron. The part of brain responsible for balance, cerebellum. The main excretory product in humans, urea. The smallest bone in human body, stapes. The longest bone in human body, femur. The heart of humans has 4 chambers. The blood vessel that carries blood away from the heart, artery. The respiratory organ in fish, gills. The process of inhaling and exhaling air, breathing. The pigment that traps sunlight in plants, chlorophyll. The movement of food in the esophagus, peristalsis. The basic tissue of xylem responsible for water conduction, tracheids and vessels. The process of formation of gametes, gametogenesis. The type of reproduction involving one parent, asexual reproduction. Binary fission occurs in amoeba. Budding occurs in hydra, the outermost layer of skin, epidermis. The process of conversion of light energy into chemical energy, photosynthesis. Plants that prepare their own food, autotrophs. Animals that depend on others for food, heterotrophs. The site of gas exchange in lungs, alveoli. The organ where bile is stored, gallbladder. Bile helps in digestion of fats. The energy currency of cell, ATP. The process of energy production in absence of oxygen, anaerobic respiration. The largest artery in human body, aorta. Blood clotting is helped by platelets. The skeleton is made of bones and cartilage. The muscle found in heart, cardiac muscle. The movement of plants toward light, phototropism. The reproductive part of a flower, stamen and pistil. The male part of flower, stamen. The female part of flower, pistil. The process of fusion of gametes, fertilization. The transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma, pollination. The first step in photosynthesis, absorption of light energy. The main function of root, absorption of water and minerals. Plants that trap insects, insectivorous plants. The process by which food is transported in plants, translocation. The process of loss of energy in a food chain, 10% law of energy. The study of fossils, paleontology. The term cell was first used by Robert Hooke. The jelly-like substance inside the cell, cytoplasm. The brain and spinal cord make up central nervous system. The organ that controls voluntary actions, cerebrum. The part of brain responsible for reflexes, medulla oblongata. The organ that maintains body temperature, skin. The smallest unit of matter, atom. The site of photosynthesis in leaves, mesophyll cells, the process by which plants remove waste, diffusion and transpiration. The movement of water through xylem, ascent of sap. The fruit develops from ovary. The seed develops from ovule, the outer protective covering of seed coat. The process of seed germination requires water, oxygen, and temperature. The term ecosystem was coined by A.G. Tansley. The place where an organism lives, habitat. The living component of environment, biotic factors. The non-living component of environment, abiotic factors. The first trophic level in a food chain, producers. The study of interactions between organisms and environment, ecology. The gas absorbed during photosynthesis, carbon dioxide. The gas released during respiration, carbon dioxide. The main excretory organ in human, kidney. The organ that connects mouth to stomach, esophagus.